He'll try a 25-yarder, his long as 30 this year, into a breeze ball in the middle of the field for the right-footed kicker.
You can't ask for a better setup than this, though. It's not a long kick. You don't have to get the ball really up in the air that much. And the best part about it is you're right smack in the middle of the field.
And Lafayette 83% of the time converting on red zone opportunities. This one going to the goalpost to our left, kicking it towards that way, and it's going to be good from 25 yards out for Jacob Bissell, the sophomore, who last year as a freshman was second-team All-Patriot Lick. Lafayette in the shotgun read, takes the snap, fires. He was hit as he was releasing the ball. It was intended for Wadsworth at the 45, but it was broken up by, I think, Brett Bird.
Connor Golden, actually.
Connor Golden, who's making his first action since the Duquesne game. Look for number 17 here on 3rd and 7. Breed back to pass, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be swarmed and dropped for a sack. First sack in the last couple of weeks for the Bison. Troy Glenn in on that, and also looked like R.J. Shelton. And R.J. had a great game 2 games ago. So it's 2nd and 9. Podbielski will move in motion to his right, back to his left. It'll be a play action to DeFloria. Rolling right is Nitty. He'll throw it, and it'll be complete to Carter. He'll turn upfield and handling the ball as if it were a loaf of bread. Step out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17. Nitty under center. Now Hours in motion to the right, back to the left. It'll be a reverse pitch to Carter. Has a lot of room down the near sideline. To the 10, to the 5. He'll dance into the end zone. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison. Bucknell had been working on that play in practice this week, Kevin. What a time to pull it out of the drawer. 2nd and 15, Leopards in the shotgun is Reed. Merriweather stays out there as Reed goes back to pass. He's flushed down, and he'll be flushed down! Sacked by Abdullah Anderson! Oh my almighty, the junior out of Galloway, New Jersey with his 3rd sack this year, and it's going to be 3rd and basically a mile for the Leopards. 3rd and 25 for Lafayette at the Lafayette 10. It'll be a running play for the quarterback Reed, and he'll slide after picking up a yard to the 11. He saw Piles barreling down at him, and Bucknell is going to ask for a timeout. Not a bad situation here if you're Coach Susan, because that would have kept the clock running. It's good to burn a timeout with 3 ticks left in the quarter. That means Forrester from his end zone is going to have to punt into the wind. And that was one there. Here's the kick by Forrester. Holy cow. He gets a great kick. It'll go over the shoulder of O'Brien. He'll pick it up, break a tackle at the 40 and come up the middle. He'll get another block at the 45 and fight his way towards midfield. And man, what a great first quarter of punt returning for Nick O'Brien. Well, Bucknell, it appears, going to go for it. The Bison this year on 4th down conversion, 7 of 13. It'll be a fake handoff. Nitty will take it right. He'll get the first down. Oh, my almighty. RJ faked it to DeFloria left, kept it right, and RJ, he's the man. He runs for a 1st and 10 at the Leopards 28. 1st and 10 Bison leading 7-3 over Lafayette. Handoff left side. There's a big hole for Freshnock. He'll break a tackle at the 8, but then be dropped by that veteran Parham at the 7. Play that they scored when Chio Rolanzio was in the second half against Colgate was Hours in the left side of the end zone.
Well, now you got 5 receivers, nobody in the backfield.
5 receivers, as you mentioned. Nitty on 3rd down and 6 at the Leopards 9. Will throw a deep ball in the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison and Drew Podbielski, you are the man! Oh my almighty! During practice this week, Andrew said, I want to catch my first touchdown pass in my career. There it is, number 87. 2nd and 19, Lafayette down 14-3. Here's a play action. Reed is swarmed, and Abdullah Anderson gets his 2nd sack today. He wrestles him down at the Lafayette 36. By the time Reed made the handoff fake, he was looking at all of number 40, and he was barreling quickly. Now here's a pitch to the wide side to DeFloria. Bucknell moves right to left, and DeFloria gets a great seal block, and here he comes up the sideline, up to the 40, to the 41, to the 42-yard line. 2nd and 2, Bucknell leading 14-3 here for the Bison over Lafayette at the Leopards 10. It'll be another pitch back on the end around to Carter. He'll get the corner for 6. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison! Bucknell has run that back end around play to Will Carter twice. It's 12 points for Willie C.
the weather situation.
In the pistol, nice pass here by Reed. Downfield, man wide open. He'll have it down at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Lafayette. Rollout pass from Reed, spots Chenoweth, and Joey takes it to the house. 2nd and 9, handoff again. Here's a break, free by Dunn. He'll take it to the 5 and take it to the house. Touchdown for Dunn, his first rushing touchdown this year. It's 3rd and long 3. Nobody in the backfield. Here comes a crossing pattern, and Nitty will connect to Will Carter for a 1st and 10 Bison at the 38-yard line. I would love to see a fake and a rollout. Nitty has shown he can run the ball here today. It gives the Lafayette defense something they have to think about.
Well, they did run Nitty on a little bit of a draw earlier today and had some success with it.
At the 33, Bucknell now moves with the wind at the back. They need to pick up this 1st down to take full advantage of that, obviously. Bison lead it by 4, entering this 4th quarter. Bucknell moving left to right. Nitty goes with a fake handoff to DeFloria, and he'll take it for a run down the near sideline to midfield. He'll have a 1st and 10 Bison rolling out of bounds at the Lafayette 45. Oh my almighty, what a great call, what great execution for the senior RJ Nitty.
Well, is your headset hooked up to Coach O'Connor right now?
I don't know, but that was a great call. 2nd and 7 for Bucknell. Pitch off to the left side. Fresh knock finds a seam. Here he comes down the far sideline. Fights inside the Leopards 30. He'll be dropped at the 26-yard line behind Julian Davenport, that all Patriot League player of 2 years running, and I'm sure a 3rd straight year. 2nd and about 9 for Bucknell. Fresh knock. The pistol formation behind Nitty. Good pass out to Butler. Here he comes streaking down the sideline. He'll fight inside the Leopards 10 and then be wrestled out of bounds at the Lafayette 1-yard line. Oh my almighty. They fake the handoff to Freshnock. Quick screen pass to Butler. And just like in the first half, great block by Carter there to spring Butler. 1st and goal at the Lafayette 1. Handoff Freshnock. He leaps. He dives. And it is 6 points for the orange and blue. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison, the freshman, with his 3rd rushing touchdown this year. What an answer for the Bucknell O. At the 35-yard line, it will be 1st and 10 Leopards, down 28-17. Play action. Reed throws it over the middle. It'll be picked by Berg. He has a convoy in front of him. He'll come breaking a tackle at the 30 of Lafayette, and he'll fight down to the 23-yard line. First pick for the senior Brett Berg since game number 1 against Marist, and now it's the 9th pick this year for Reed. I told you it'd even out there, Kevin.
Yeah, he actually shook the hand of the official there before he handed the ball off.
1st and goal, Bucknell at the Lafayette 4. Handoff to Flory up the middle. He'll sprint. He'll dive. He'll score 6. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison. DeFloria and Freshnock each get a rushing TD today. 4th and 8, low snap out of the shotgun. Searfoss steps in amongst a rush, and he's going to be brought down for a sack. Bucknell, for the 2nd time today, will have a turnover on downs, and Doug Whitlock will come up with his 2nd sack this year. They'll take the penalty, and that'll make it.
Oh, yeah, because now
it's 4th and 2.
Well, I mean, now do you sit there and like, okay, what do we do here?
Well, a rugby-style kicker, Berg.
That's the other thing I was just going to say. You got a rugby-style kicker and a chance to put it in the corner out of bounds.
And he's a great athlete. And he's going to run! Here he comes down the near sideline. Berg will take it for a 1st and 10 at the 33. Oh, my almighty. Berg gets congratulated by everybody wearing a blue jersey today, Kevin.
He just got a hip check there from Griff Barth, who's got him by 100 pounds, and he just about knocked him on his keister.
2nd and 7 now. Marcus Adamalola is in. He'll get a good block. Freshnock will come to his right, back to his left, and he'll take it for another 1st down. Fighting inside the Leopards 23. He'll be upended at the 22-yard line by Parham, but wow, what a nice block for Marcus Adamalola. As they always say, find somebody to block, and he did that. 5 minutes and counting left in this 4th quarter, and Bucknell has taken a 21-17 lead and built it to 35-17. Here's a big hole for Freshnock. Stiff arms a man at the 10, stumbles tackles at the 5 and will fall face first or face mask first at the Leopards' 2.5-yard line. Adam Alola, tight end in motion. Handoff left. Freshnock dives from 2. Give him 6. Touchdown! Your Bucknell Bison. Freshnock ties a 2-touchdown record that he set against Holy Cross 2 games ago, and Bucknell looking to go 2-1 in Patriot League play. The team amassing over at the east sideline, and here is Ray Bucknell for a big win over Lafayette College in 2016.
1, 2, 3. Ray Bucknell, Ray Bucknell, Ray for the orange and the blue. Ray for the orange and the blue. Ray Bucknell, Ray Bucknell, Ray for the orange and the blue. Ray for the orange and the blue.
Huge win for the Bison. Homecoming 2016, and Bucknell paced its longtime rival Lafayette College for a 3rd straight year. The final score today, 42 for your guys, the guys in orange and blue, and 17 for the other guys, the guys in white, but should be wearing black.